Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about different bones present in our body. Different bones present in our body. What are the different bones present in our body? I discussed in the last class. Okay, how many bones are there? What are the bones? Nothing but skull. Okay, so many bones are present, but in skull region all bones are merged together to form a single bony like structure that is called a skull. So like that so many bones are present. So first of all I want to discuss about jawbone. Jawbone. Okay, jawbone present here. Okay, so there are two jaws. One is upper jaw, one is lower jaw. Upper jaw, lower jaw. So you can observe that, student, if you speak, if you eat, okay, if you make a yawning like that, by opening of your mouth, only one bone, that is the lower bone, lower jawbone will move. Lower jawbone only move. Okay, upper jawbone can't move. If you try anyway, the upper jawbone can't move. Why? Because upper jawbone is fixed bone. They can't movable. So unmovable bone. Unmovable. Okay, this is movable. Okay, if I am speaking continuously from morning session to evening session, only the helping jawbone is the lower jawbone only. Okay, you just keep quiet. Okay, like that, you just keep quiet like that. Okay, now you have to try move the upper jawbone towards upper side. It is impossible to move, but you have to you just want to open your mouth. By open your mouth, what will happen? The lower jaw only moves. Okay, like that, the lower jaw. If your lower jaw also moves side by side, like that. Okay, do it your home. Okay. While opening and closing and side by side movement of the jawbone also, only the lower jaw can move. Upper jaw can't move. It is fixed at its position. This is about the jawbone. If you observe the jawbone, you just press two fingers. Here near the ear, and you can speak. You can open your and close your mouth. Okay. Only this bone belongs to the lower jaw. Okay, from this point, upper side, there is no movement takes place. If you are speaking, if you are opening and closing, only lower bone will move. The upper bone can't move. Okay, it is clear, students. This is about jawbone. Next, I want to discuss about clavicle. Next, I want to discuss about clavicle. Clavicle is the second bone. Clavicle is the second bone. It is present at which region? At the region of shoulder. At the region of shoulder, we have the clavicle bone. We have the clavicle bone. For example, clavicle present here. Clavicle present here. Okay, if you move your hand like that and touch it with your palm on the shoulder region, the bone at which region which is moving while moving the upper hand, which bone is moving at the region of shoulder, it is called as clavicle. It is called as clavicle. While moving the upper hand, this is the upper hand, which bone present at the shoulder region is moving like while moving the upper hand, it is sensible to you when you touch it. Okay, it is sensible to you when you touch it. This is called as clavicle. This is called as clavicle. So, this clavicle, behind that clavicle, shoulder blade will present. Shoulder blade will present. It is a strength. It can give strength to the shoulder region. It can give strength to the shoulder region. Okay, it is broad. It is broad structure. So that's why it is called as blade. Okay, it is not moves. It is not moves while moving the upper hand. It is a fixed. But the clavicle can move while moving your upper hand. Then ribs. Next thing, ribs. Okay, what is meant by ribs, students? I shown skeletal system diagram. In that case, there are some ring-like structures present at the region of chest. In between them, it is a bone present. Like that. Okay. These ribs are attached to the central region. And if you see the ribs like that as a box, so that is called as, that box like appearance of ribs arrangement is called as rib case. Okay. If you observe a briefcase, it is a box like structure. Briefcase, case means okay, box. So briefcase is useful to all for taking any material in that box. Rib case also a box like structure in which ribs are arranged one below the other. So what is the importance of ribs and rib cage here? To protect heart and lungs. This is about the ribs. Okay. Next, backbone. What is meant by backbone, students? Backbone present at the back region of your backbone is present at back region of your body. Okay, if you consider the back region, at this region A continuous small bones connected to form a long, okay, long structure, long tube-like structure, okay, is present. This long tube-like structure is called as spinal cord or backbone. This long tube-like structure made up of several small bones is called as spinal cord or backbone. Okay, so I mentioned here small bones. Those small bones are known as vertebrae. Those small bones are called as vertebrae. So, due to the presence of vertebrae, this long tube-like structure is also called as vertebral column. Okay, what are the names for backbone? Spinal cord, vertebral column and the backbone. These are the three names. So, very small structures. These are also bones. Small bones through which the backbone will made. Those small bones are called as vertebrae. Do you know, students, if you are in infant stage, if you are baby stage, if you are in child age, you have 33 vertebrae in your spinal cord. 33 number of vertebrae present in your spinal cord. In which is infant age? Infant or baby age. Okay, but at the age of maturation, at the age of adult age, okay, like me, okay, at the age of adult age, like me, adult age, you have 25 vertebrae. 25 vertebrae. Why that number reduced to 25? Why, students? Because the lower vertebrae, the lower small bones, how many small bones? Those are 9. 9 vertebrae present at lower side are merged or fused together to form a single large bone. So, 9 vertebrae are reduced to single one. So, you can minus 33, from which 9 was minused. How much, students? That is 3, 3, 6, 24, I think. Okay, 24 vertebrae. But I mentioned here 25 vertebrae because these 9 vertebrae fused to 1 vertebrae. These are not removed completely. These 9 vertebrae not removed completely, but these are all fused together to form a single vertebrae. So, in that 33 vertebrae, 24 are common. One is coming from fusion product of 9 vertebrae. So, the lower side we have a large vertebrae when compared to all the vertebrae. So, this large vertebrae do not have any movement. do not have any movement. That means it is a fixed bone. It is a fixed bone like the skull and the upper jaw. The lower vertebrae of the spinal cord also fixed bone. That means they can't move easily. They can't move easily. Okay. So the upper vertebrae present above the large vertebrae. These are in which number? 24 in number. 24 in number. These 24 are movable vertebrae. Movable vertebrae. Is it clear, students? These are movable vertebrae. They can move easily. This is about backbone, students. Next, pelvic girdle. Next, pelvic girdle. Pelvic girdle present at which region, students? I shown. Okay, that is present at waist region. This is the waist region. This is the waist region. In that region, pelvic girdle is present. Pelvic girdle is present, from which thigh bones are arises. From which thigh bones are arises. From which thigh bones are arises. This is called as, this girdle is called as pelvic girdle. This girdle is called as pelvic girdle. Okay, due to the presence of pelvic girdle, this area, waist region, also called as pelvis. Pelvis. Okay, waist region are also called as pelvis. Okay, this is made up of with pelvic girdle or pelvic bones. Okay, girdle means two bones are combinedly called as girdle. One bone, single bone is called as pelvic bones. Okay. Next, you can sense that when you press your fingers at the waist region, there is a hard structure. You can touch, you can feel the hard structures present at the waist region. Those are called as pelvic girdle. Those are called as pelvic girdle. Okay, you can touch with your fingers at the region of waist. At the region of waist, you can touch a hard bony structure. That hard bony structure, nothing but the pelvic girdle. This is about pelvic girdle. And the skull. And then skull. And then skull. Skull nothing but fixed bone. It is not movable bone. Not movable, and it is fused with, that means skull becomes by fusion of many bones. Okay, if you are inside your mother uterus, inside your mother uterus, there are so many bones present in your skull region. This skull region, okay, this if you make a sound on the head, there is a tick tick sound will come. This tick tick sound coming from skull region. Okay, why? Because the skull becomes so hard. Why it becomes so hard? Because that is inside the skull, the central controlling organ is present, that is brain. So to provide protection, brain inside the the skull becomes much hard. The skull becomes much hard. So why it becomes hard? Because due to fusion of many bones. Due to fusion. Fusion means all the bones come side by side and tightly bonded to form a hard structure, that is skull. Nothing but skull. Next. Okay, up to here I think bones are over, but some important, most special bone is present, that is cartilage. That is cartilage. Cartilage. What is meant by cartilage, students? Cartilage. Cartilage is nothing but smooth, flexible bone present at regions of nose tip, ears and bones tip. This region you can see, okay, if you observe ears, you can bend the bones. These are also a bones, but this bone seems like smooth and flexible. Flexible means they can bend in any direction. They can bend any direction. Okay, this is called as cartilage. Okay, if you observe the tip of the nose, you can bend tip of the nose any direction. You can bend, but if you bend the bone, there is no cause of pain. Why? Because it is a flexible. But if you want to bend this bone, is it possible? If you want to bend this bone, is it possible? No. Okay. While breaking of this bone, only this bone will become bent. But in that condition, that breaking will cause much pain in your body, in your hand. But in case of cartilage tissue, the tissue is very, very smooth and it is flexible and it can be bent, and it not cause any pain in your body. That is a special type of tissue. It is mainly present at the nose tip and the ears and the bones tip. Inside our body, bones are present, and bones tips. This is the bone tip. If you observe chicken, if you take any bone and the tips are easy to crush your mouth, easy to crush your teeth. But if you bite the central region of the bone, it is impossible to crush the bone. Why? Because here the bone is made up of with cartilage. The cartilage. That's why the tips of the bone can crush easily with our teeth. Okay, these are so tasty to all, and those are also healthy to humans. Then we are going to discuss about different joints. First of all, what is meant by joint, students? Joint means the connection at which two bones are meeting together. That is called as joint. For example, take a bone. Okay, from this another bone is present, like that. The bone, the connectioning and the meeting point of two bones is called as joint. This connection point, this two bones are meet at a point called as joint, at a point called as joint. So in our body so many joints are present in our body, so many joints are present. What are they? First of all, ball and socket joint, ball and socket joint, ball and socket joint. Second one, hinge joint, second one, hinge joint, hinge joint. Third one, spring joint, third one, spring joint. Fourth one, neck joint, fourth one, neck joint, fourth one, neck joint. Fifth one, fixed joint, fifth one, fixed joint. These are the types of joints in our body. Okay, what is meant by joint here, students? The connection at which two bones are meeting together. Okay, joint. For example, this is bone, this is bone. These two bones are joined together at a connection. Here it is a joint is present. Okay, so in our body types of joints are ball and socket joint, hinge joint and spring joint, neck joint and fixed joint. So first one, ball and socket joint. First one, ball and socket joint. Okay, if you take a ball or bulb, okay, light bulb, fused light bulb, and take a piece of coconut, okay, dried coconut, piece of coconut. In this we have to keep the fused bulb or ball inside the coconut surface. Now you have to rotate this fused bulb or ball in any direction, in any direction. At the same manner, in our body also one joint is present. In that joint, one bone is present like a socket. This is a socket. And one bone is present like a ball. This type, the joint made by socket and the ball. This is the socket, this is the ball. This type of joint is called as ball and socket joint. So if you rotate this ball inside the socket in any direction. So example for the ball and socket joint is the shoulder joint. Example is shoulder joint. That means if you try like that, if you turn shoulder, if you turn your hand in any direction, 360 degrees of turning, okay, like that in any direction you can turn your hand. That's why this joint is named as ball and socket joint. The example is shoulder joint. What is the importance of ball and socket joint? We can rotate joint in all directions. That is called as ball and socket joint. Up to here in this class we discussed about ball and socket joint. Then in the next class we will discuss about hinge joint, spring joint, neck joint and fixed joint. Okay, thank you students.